Hello, and welcome to another episode of Soul Cooking with Tea. I am Tawana Carlton, your host of Soul Cooking with Tea. And hopefully you got a chance to see my graphic. It says getting ready for another fall recipe. Listen, I'm excited about fall because it has been extremely hot here on the West Coast. And so getting ready for fall. So hopefully we'll get some fall weather. Don't see too much of the leaves changing here on the West Coast, depending on where you live on the West Coast. But living in Southern California, so we don't get a chance to see too much of the leaves, changing colors. And so just having to know that we are about to be in the fall, the holidays are approaching, and everybody is, trying to figure out what they want to do. We still are in a pandemic, so make sure you are still taking care of your families and loved ones. I encourage you to make sure you continue to wash your hands, continue to wear your mask. We still are wearing our mask even though we have been vaccinated. We still are wearing our mask. Thank you for those that are joining us live and those that will catch the replay. So, if you choose to take the vaccine, that's your choice. But I just encourage you to make sure you are making sure you're taking the right precautions of keeping yourself and those that are around you safe. So just making sure you wash your hands, make sure you wear your mask, and just take care of your family. So as I was saying at the beginning, thank you for those that will catch me live, that are catching me live, and those that will catch the replay. Excited about fall. And so today I wanted to come in and show you a simple recipe. As I was looking through my, let me see, what magazine was it? As I was looking through my Food Network magazine, listen, when you're a foodie, you'll be looking for those food magazines. You'll be just turning the pages. Thank you so much for joining. Hello. And so when I came across this recipe, I was like, yes, this is the perfect recipe because Halloween is coming up. Thanksgiving is coming up. Christmas is coming up. New Year's is coming up. And you want to, for some of you all that may have your family come, to celebrate that you've been around, you make sure you get, like I say, I'm not pushing the vaccination, but if you choose to, making sure you stay healthy and safe. And so I thought about this would be a quick and easy recipe. You can even involve the little kids. If you got little kids, nieces, nephews, hello. Thank you so much for joining. This will be very simple to do. So as you can see on my board, I have half and half. I have 2 pears. I have some caramel. I have some pistachios. And I also have some backup brown paper. So we're going to get started here. So the recipe says to use soft caramel. I never thought about using, excuse me for one second. Listen, I thought I was strong, but I guess what? This plastic is a little hard to open up. So it said use caramel. I never thought about using bulk caramel pieces. And the reason I never thought about it is because when I was learning to cook from my grandmother, we made caramel homemade. It wasn't nothing, store-bought that we had to use. And so finding caramel in the, buying it out the store was like, oh, okay, so I don't have to make my own caramel, stand over the stove, stir it up. And so it said to make 10 ounces. And so it's supposed to be a cup. So you see I got my cup on the table, right? Didn't even remember to pour my caramel into my cup. All right, so we're going to get, it says 10 ounces, okay, of caramel. We got to microwave this caramel. Hello. Thank you all for joining me here live on Soul Cooking with Tea. Thank you. Hello. And if you would, just tell me where you're watching us from. Share with us where you are watching us from. And if you would take time, share this out with your family and friends. Listen, because if you're a foodie like me, you like to eat, you like to try different things. And so this one right here is just very simple. So I'm just going to measure out some caramel in here. So I got a cup, and so I'm going to fill my cup up with some caramel. Let me put my paper down there so I could get it going. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful time. Woo woo, Troy, Alabama in the house. Hometown folks. Come on in, come on in. Thank you so much, y'all. Hello. I am making pear. Instead of doing caramel apples, we're going to do pears. We're going to dip some pears. How about that? We're going to dip some pears, okay? So I'm just opening some caramel. I got about a cup of caramel now, so I'll show you. So I've just opened some caramel pieces. Just up to you what brand you want to use. This is the one I could find. Hello, Troy, Alabama in the house. So I just got my caramel ready. I'm going to sit that. I'm going to pour it in this because I have to microwave it. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it in this in my bowl. And we're going to set that to the side. Let me set the caramel. Here's my 2 pears. So, for those that are catching me live and those that will catch the replay, can you tell me why I picked a green pear and a red pear? Let me see if you all can guess why I picked those 2 colors. So, it calls for pistachios. Listen, you can use any nuts that you have. And so here we have some roasted and salted pistachios. And so I'm just going to put some in a bag. Of course, you know we don't measure. We just pour. I have to, let me correct, because you know I'm from down south and we use a different kind of language. So, for some of you that don't know what this is a rolling pin. I can remember my grandmother, this is my grandmother's, and if I'm not mistaken, this was her mother's rolling pin. And I remember her making pies. I remember her rolling out biscuit dough using this rolling pin as a little girl. And I was so excited when I got a chance to be able to roll. And one thing I can remember as the memories are coming back as I'm talking is that when was rolling out stuff, she always said you had to be light-handed because you don't want to press too hard on whatever you're rolling out. And so today I pulled out my grandmother's rolling pin, and so I have a few pistachios in here. And so, like I said, you can use whatever nut that you like. You may like walnuts, you may like pecans or pecans, or you might want to use cereal or the corn, that corn candy that they have, you know, during the holidays. And so it's just totally up to you, you know, what you want to use. So I'm using pistachios because we like pistachios. I had some on hand. I do have some walnuts. So I'm just going to crush this as much as I can because this is what we're going to roll the pears in. So just give me a second. I just want to crush it a little bit. I got to put a little weight down on it because these things are hard. So, didn't know they was that hard, but I like to do stuff live with you, so I'm learning too. I didn't pre-do anything. I wanted you all to be here with me as I did it myself. So, I just want to, you know, mash them up. But it's, like I said, it's totally up to you what you want to use. So, I got my pistachios, so as you can see, got them ready. Got my pistachios crunched up. So, you could use cereal. You could use, maybe you want to use fruit. Maybe you want to use dried fruit or fresh fruit. It's just whatever you want to roll it in. And so, I'm going to roll mine in some pistachios. So, I know you're saying, what is she doing? Because I want to make sure I look at the recipe correctly. Because I do not want to make a mistake and tell you the wrong thing, okay? But like I said, you can use fruit. You could use whatever you desire to use. So, but I'm using some pistachios because I had some on hand. And so I've already put my caramel in. So let me set that to the side, set my cup to the side. And then it calls for 1 tablespoon of half and half. And we're going to put this in the microwave, okay? So let me get, listen, you know we're from down south. We don't follow no recipe sometimes. So I put 2 tablespoons. It said 1, I put 2. Okay? So we're going to see how that works. Let me get a paper towel so I can put my spoon on it. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us here in Soul Cooking with T. So I need to put this in the microwave for 20 seconds. So give me a second while I step away. Okay, because I got to get another spoon to stir with. Okay. So as that is getting ready, which it won't take so long, it says 20 seconds, and I need to stir it because we want to make sure that it melts properly. So, and it also said dip it in a deep cup. So I have my cup because I want my pears to get a good dipping, okay? So let me check the caramel. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let's see what we need to do. Oh, no, it's not melted. So let's put it on 50. So I put it on 50 seconds because it had not started to melt in any way. And so, hello, thank you all for those that are coming in. Thank you so much for tagging your family and your friends. And as you come in, tell us where you're from. We already got Troy, Alabama represented here today. So I have my pistachios. I've already rolled them out. So let me get my board ready for the dipping of the pears, okay? So let me get my brown paper, because when we finish, we're going to put them on the brown paper. So I'm just going to open my bag. I'm going to tear it open so that I can dip my pears, roll my pears around in it, okay? Just however you know it's convenient for you. Let me check on the melting of the caramel. Okay, I hear you. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, that looks good, y'all. Let me come over here. Let me let you see it. So, let me get it right. So, as you can see, hopefully you can see, I did it on 50 seconds, okay? So now I just need to stir it together because it melted. Those 50 seconds made it get it real well. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty. It's a very beautiful color. And like I said, I just used some whole caramels. I used a whole cup full of the caramel pieces. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna even pour it in that cup, but I want you all to see how beautiful that caramel is. It's not too thick. Now, if it gets too thick, you can always add a little more of the half and half. So I'm happy with the consistency of my caramel, okay? So let me just get that off. Now, did anybody say why I chose a green pear and a red pear? Can you tell me in the feed? So I'm just going to tip so you can see my caramel. So I'm just going to, my pears, I've already washed them, so they're clean. And I'm just going to spin it around so you can see. I'm just spinning my pear around, tilting my caramel in the cup a little bit so that it gets all around my pear, as you can see. Ooh, that looks good. So I think I'm going to take it around again. One more time. One more time. Okay? So, of course, you know, it's going to be dripping. So now, let me spread my pistachios out. Let me move some of this stuff so that you can see what I'm doing here. So here are my pistachios. Like I said, you can use whatever nuts, whatever cereal, whatever you like to do, okay? So now, I'm just going to lay it to the side. Oh, wow, guys. Let's see, can I get some of this? Some of the nuts on here. So maybe I could do it like this. Sprinkle it on. Okay? Ooh, yes. So I'm going to put it on the paper. Oh, yes. That's pretty. Okay? And I'm going to take my red one. I'm going to do the same thing. Just rolling it around in the caramel. You can put it, if you wanted to cover the whole apple, the whole pear, that's up to you. You don't even have to use a pear. You could use an apple. Whatever you desire to, you know, use as your fruit. So now let me pull it out. Oh, yes. Whoop. I'm about to drop it. Ooh, the top has come out. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a fork. That one was real soft. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stick the fork in it. Oh, yeah, I got it now. So now, let me put some pistachios all around. Ooh, yes, guys. Uh-oh, I'm making a mess, but that's okay. It's my mess. And I can clean it up. Okay? So it will get messy because the caramel is still fresh. So let's roll it around a little bit. I don't want to lose this one. Okay? So I'm going to put it down. Let me move this out of your way. And let's see. I think I still can get some caramel, some pistachios still on here. Okay? Oh, that looks good, guys. So let me move some of my stuff out of the way so that you all can see our dipped pears. Oh, wow. Can you see that, guys? Let me wash my hands. Get that caramel and pistachios off. Okay. So as you can see, let me hold it up for you all. I have pistachios all over my little cutting board, but that's okay. We're in the kitchen. So I just wanted you all to see the caramel pistachio dipped pears. Oh, they look so good. And like I said, you can take some more of the caramel, which I think I'm going to do because I have it. Let me get my spoon. It's still soft. It's still very soft. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drizzle, because I'm a foodie. I'm just going to drizzle some more caramel onto my pears. Y'all see that? I don't know about y'all, but I'm sure ready to go ahead and try these caramel pistachio pears. Very simple to make, and very easy. Something you can do for the holidays with your family, you know, whether you're on Zoom or if you are in person. So I'm going to put a little bit more. This is our dessert for today. And you just drizzle it on. Just drizzle it on. And if you wanted to, you can add, you know, several different kinds of flavors, colors. So, again, I'm Tawana Carlton, your host of Soul Cooking with Tea. Thank you all for joining me here today. Did anyone guess why I chose a green pear and a red pear? Come on, put it in the feed. Tell me why you think I chose a red pear and a green pear to do this fall, getting ready for fall, this easy fall recipe. And here it is. It is a caramel dipped pear. You can use any type of fruits that you like, or you could use cereal. Whatever you would like to do, because a lot of people have nut allergies. And so it's just really totally up to you. Very simple, very easy to do. Only 2 ingredients. Half and half. And some caramel chews. Don't eat the bag, because I was tempted today to open it early, but I was like, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. And so I have here a very simple fall recipe. And we have pears dipped in caramel and rolled and sprinkled with some pistachios. So again, I'm Tawana Carlton, your host of Soul Cooking with Tea. Excuse me. And this has been a Wednesday pop in to Soul Cooking with Tea. Just giving you some ideas for the upcoming fall, for the holidays, or just something, you know, over the weekend or during the week you want to try something with your family, showing them new things that you've learned here in Soul Cooking with Tea. So again, thank you for those that caught me live. Excuse me, and those that will catch the replay. I am Tawana Carlton, your host of Soul Cooking with Tea. Bye, y'all. Bye.